Well, hello everybody and welcome to the channel. This is day one of my Costa Navarino Pro-Am. Now, because it's so busy, you can see there's a lot of people out here today. We're playing the Olympic Academy course. And I thought today we'd look at the par fives. So I'm going to play the par fives and I'm going to see what I actually score on those par fives. Now, I'm going to talk through some of the strategy that I'm kind of thinking. I've never played this golf course today. We've got about a 30 to 40 mile an hour wind out here, possibly even gusting at 50 mile an hour on top of this, well, massive kind of hill. The views around this golf course are absolutely spectacular, so you're going to enjoy those today. But let's get out onto the golf course. The first hole is a par five. Let's see what strategy I've got for that. 517 meters off this tee. I'm off the white tee, which is just there, which from this tee is around 512 yards. And to get to that bunker on the right-hand side is 287, so I can rip driver. Cool, that'll run. That'll run. That's a good start. Right, so what are we doing here today? We've got a 3-day Pro-Am. And it's a bit of a strange one, this one, because we're not actually entered into the Pro-Am. Because we're over here on a media trip, that means we haven't paid the entry to be in the Pro-Am. So I am still, I think, playing as the pro. I think I am anyway. So I will post the score today to see how I get on. But I figured as it's going to be quite, got to be keeping up with the pace of play, my filming can be a little bit slow. So that's why we're just going to focus on just these par fives today. So I've got 4 par fives. I'd like to hear down there in the comments what you think I'm going to shoot for those 4 par fives. I am off the back tees, not back, but certainly back enough, and it is windy, like I said. The idea of this video is that I've been doing some course strategy work, which is like course management, which hopefully you've seen some of those videos, and I've been dropping off the greens, and I feel that actually that is making me think a little bit better on the golf course. So we're kind of feeling like I'm going to put it to the test today. But if I can hit a couple of these par fives in 2, that might make life a little bit easier for me. Okay, perfect drive. Straight down the middle. 245 yards, yeah? This green is huge. I believe the greens around here are massive. That pin's tucked in on the left-hand side, so I don't really want to be attacking it too much on that left side, so I'm going to go more out towards the middle and hopefully let the wind bring it back. And if I pull it a little bit like that, then that's a bonus.
Really good.
I hit it well. Don't know if there's a bunker down there. It might be okay. We'll see. Well, I was hoping that I got into that front trap. That would give me the kind of easiest up and down. But I cannot see the ball anywhere. So I think I've gone long. I did rip it. Well, I cannot believe it. I've actually gone long of this green. So that's gone. Well, I did hit it like a rocket. Anyway, I've got about 20 yards. Let's see if we can take this in close and have a chance. Spin, 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 spin. Okay, we're putting, looking for par. Okay, I don't think there's as much grain on these greens as the one we did yesterday in the practice round. I'm not seeing a lot in it. Cool, yeah, they're rapid. They are rapid. Look at it go, still going. Take the par to start. Right, first par 5 done. Not going to lie, I'm a little disappointed with that one. I didn't expect my 3-wood to fly as far as it did, which was, well, I'm shocked, to be honest with you. And this is always the problem when you're moving around golf course to golf course, destination to destination. The temperature changes, the elevation changes, and it's something you just got to take into, you got to learn from as you kind of go around the golf course. So I will take the par, considering the trouble I got myself into, but I feel like I've just let one almost slipped away there a little bit, to be honest with you. Reachable par 5s for me are very rare, so to find one on a golf course is always nice. You've got to take advantage. The 6th hole, which is our second par 5 of the day, for me, going off that white tee, 467 meters. Wind out the right, all uphill. Not going to see this down too much, I wouldn't think. Let's keep it up the right and let the wind just drift it. It's gone pretty straight actually, hasn't it? I've almost cut it into the wind. Go on, up you go. I think that'll be spot on down there. So as it stands at the moment, I'm 2 over par for the round. Got off to, well, I'm actually hitting the ball really well. I hit the ball great in the practice round yesterday, and because it's so windy, I'm just sort of, I don't know, a bit uncomfortable, let's say, on the greens. So I've missed a couple of short putts, which would have set me up perfectly for, well, two par-saving putts, basically. So not playing badly, just need to see if I can capitalise certainly on, well, this par 5 would be good. What to hit, what to hit. 247 yards to that flag. Wind is definitely off the right, but is it hurting? Is it helping? It's definitely helping, I think. Do I hit 5-wood and try and ride the wind, or do I stick with this 3-wood and just try and hold it up on the wind? I'm going to stick with 3-wood. Oh, hit that at the heel. Come down. It's not going to get there. It's going to leave an awful pitch for me, that one. Well, this is what I'm left with. 48 yards, which, I'm not going to lie, it's not my most comfortable yardage. I just caught it a little at the heel, which lost a lot of ball speed, didn't get it up to the, well, the yardage that I was hoping to get it from. So we've only actually hit that 200 yards, basically, with a 3-wood. Just shows, doesn't it? You miss-hit it slightly, and your drop-off is, well, huge, really. But anyway, 58-degree wedge. Let's see if I can get up and down for that birdie. Okay, a bit sticky into the mud, wasn't it? But I got it pin high. What do you think, Pete? You think it's left to right, do you?
Well, mine was left to right.
Yeah.
I think yours is pretty straight.
Pulled it. And if anything, it went that way. Oh! Struggling to get the read of these greens out here, must say. But it's another par. Not reachable par 5. Oh, the frustration today. I've just lost, if I'm honest, I've just lost a little bit of confidence out here on the greens. I've got to read the grain into it a little bit more than what I'm doing, but then a putt like that, which I've read left, coming to the right, moving from actual right to left because of the grain, pulling it up that slope a little bit. It's just really hard to get an understanding of it. You need to spend a lot more time at it, practicing and playing, to actually kind of, well, get used to it, really. So anyway, level par for the par 5s, still 2 over for the event, and the team is around, I think, probably level par to 1 under. So we're doing all right.
Well, I hope you're enjoying this content, and if you are, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really does make a huge difference. The other thing I want to let you know is that if you are a subscriber, you are a member of the Dan Hendriksen Golf Society. So go and check out that website, because we're offering you some really cheap deals on rounds of golf on the places that we've had the chance to play. So go and check it out. But back to the vlog.
478 metre par 5, but most impressive thing about this par 5, that view. That is absolutely spectacular, and we've hit the windiest part of the golf course, I think, now. Anyway, 478 metres. Little dog leg up from left to right. Let's just get it in the fairway. Here she comes. That was brave, DH. Very brave. That's good though. That's a good spot. We got about 285 yards. So, with that in mind, and I know the wind is, it's kind of helping now on this angle. Oh no, it's not. It's back into again. Yeah, it's definitely into wind. It's kind of want to put myself into a position, so 284, so if I hit it 184 yards, that leaves me a wedge in. I think 100 yards is about where I want to be. So it gets really narrow when you get down there, so I'm going to just hit a 4-iron up the left and let it kind of just drift back naturally on that 35-mile-an-hour wind that we've now got at the moment. Absolutely thump that. That should be spot on. Okay, just bunting it down there. 94 yards, 95 yards. This is a little bit of a sucker pin because it's tucked in on that front left portion of the green there. Got 52-degree gap wedge, and I'm going to try and start it on the flag and let it just drift to the right of the flag, because that'll be the sensible play really here. Don't ride the wind too much, come down. That's good, just past pin high. chance of a birdie. My word, this is as windy as it gets. This is kind of like links golf windy, really, where the golf course is designed for the wind. Got a little rainbow in the distance there, look. And the colour of that water, oh, just stunning. Right, this is where I've ended up. So just past pin high, as I said. That was that bunker that I was trying to kind of avoid. So I don't want to like hold it against that wind too much. But I've played a pretty good shot, I would say. But again, you can see with the colouring of that green just changing slightly, therefore going to see different grains, which are then going to cause it to maybe move on that grain or not move on that grain. So again, if I'm honest, if I get a birdie out of this, it's an absolute bonus. But 2 putts the way I'm feeling at the moment, certainly from a putting point of view, let's just see if we can roll it down there. Ball oscillating a little bit on the top here now. Come on, let's nestle it down. I'm still here. Stay there, stay there, stay there.
Let's go.
Yes. Yes. Oh, that is an absolute Brucey. Thank you. Oh, that is lovely. And the reason that's lovely is it's my first birdie in Greece. So well done me. That putt, what's interesting about that putt is the wind is massively moving it off the right, but the grain is holding it up against the wind. That putt should have moved on the wind. Like if I was on a links course, that would definitely have shifted across the green there. But because of that grain, it just held its line and fell in the front door. Happy days. 17th hole, par 5, 485 metres. My final hole for this little adventure. And it is a little bit of a dogleg round from right to left. So again, can we get it under par? Can we finish it under par? We're 1 under at the moment, but can we actually finish at under par? Little dogleg round, so I need to feed it up the right hand side, let the wind bring it back for us, get me into position. My tour guide Pete has told me right edge of that middle bunker down there should give us the best spot. I'm going with driver again. I feel like I've hit driver a lot today, but it is very windy and it's quite long off this back tee. How about that, Pete?
Should be fine.
Steady now. Yeah, I feel like I've cut a bit of the corner off there. I have cut off a little bit of the corner, 260 to that pin, which then says that I got 250 to the flag. Problem is the layup is so hard because you've got a ditch to deal with at 150 yards. The danger, I suppose, is the fact that there is trouble down the right hand side, but I'm kind of just going to try and see if I can start it on the flag and let that wind just hold it up there. That's the objective. And get as close as you can. Go! Almost want it in, yeah, it should be bunker, which I don't think is a bad, yeah, I don't think that's a bad spot, to be honest. So today has been tough. I think we've done all right actually as a team, to be honest with you. I think we're still quite, well, a little bit under par, but individually I've dropped 4 or 5 shots out here, and unfortunately it's just it's been so windy. It's dying down a little bit now as you come in the last few holes, but probably not taking advantage of the par 5s because I can probably hit them in 2. Well, certainly three of the 4, should we say, I could hit in 2. So a little bit disappointed from that front. However, up and down out of this bunker brings me back to probably 4, which I actually think is not too bad on a day like today, considering I've never seen this golf course before. So yeah, but let's focus on the bunker shot. Well, not the easiest bunker shot, but I'm quite happy because I'm nearly pin high here. Ball is a little bit below my feet, so I've got to meander my way into the sand. Kind of want to try and give myself more space, but go, run forward, run forward. Just dug the club into the sand too much there. It's probably standing a little bit too close to that ball, but because of this little bit of grass I couldn't get away from it. Anyway, putt for a birdie. Right, down the hill, moving, amazingly moving that way. Grain coming that way, which is means it's slightly down grain, slightly downhill. Got it a little out the right hand side. Oh, I've hit it too hard and too far right. Oof! So this is another interesting part because I'm coming now into the grain, so I think it's going to move maybe a little bit more than what I got down the grain. I just need to make sure I get a pure roll off the face because it just snags up in that grass and then it'll go wherever it wants to go. Come on. Yeah, okie dokie. Well, there you go. Par 5 round the Olympic Academy course here at Costa Navarino. What a fantastic location we have found. I mean, look at that clubhouse behind me there. The practice facilities here, absolutely amazing. And the scenery, well, just breathtaking. 1 under par I finished for the par 5s, which I think is not bad. Dropped about 4 or 5 shots out here on the golf course today. For the Pro-Am side of it, I think we're about 1 under par for a team. Just dropped all my shots on the par 4s. Just really struggled with some tight holes out here, and the wind at times was just so hard to judge. This golf course is absolutely superb. I'll pop a little link in the description down below for you to come and check it out for yourselves. We've got 4 golf courses here in the Costa Navarino area, and they are all absolutely pretty special, put it that way. Don't forget, if you are new to the channel and you like what you're seeing from these videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you again. I'll see you again on the next video.